Hey everybody, Bob, favorite computer guy. Today we're taking a look at a new pod system from Ijoy, the Ivpc. Alright, so this is really cool. It's a nice little pod system. It's got a screen on there, and you got a single button, fire button, you got a menu. Let's just open up the window down below and take a look at it right off. So, again, they say Nick Salt e-liquid device, IPVC pod kit. All right, not for sale to minors. Just tells you what you get in there. You get the device itself. You get a 2mm cartridge, USB cable, manual, warranty, all the basic stuff. All right, let's take a look at it. So, a little bit of fingerprint magnet, but who cares? It's a little pod system. So it says IVPC over here. You got your micro USB charging port on the bottom. On this side, you do have your screen. All right, which we'll go over in a second, and your single fire button, and it does say Ijoy. Now let's go ahead and pop this out and take a look at the actual pod or cartridge. So there are your two connectors, and if you can see here, you got a little lip over here. You pop that up, and there's your fill port right there. All right, little, I guess those are air release valves there, it looks like, and you got your one fill hole right there, which is a decent size. You just pop that down, it closes off tight, and you pop it back in. All right. Now with the menu, the way the menu works is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you can power it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you power it on. Now 1, 2, 3, and then you can toggle between the settings. And when I let go of this, it's going to choose that setting. So let's go over them. You have bypass mode. You have to reverse the screen. So if I let go, now the screen's reversed. 1, 2, 3. And you can just wait on the same item, and it goes back. 1, 2, 3. Now you can go over to reset your puffs. Then you can choose whether you want it normal. All right, you can see down there it says norm. 1, 2, 3. You can go over to whatever mode you want. You hit hard, and then it says hard. You get your battery indicator, you got your voltage, and you got your puff counter on there. And it's a really nice little system. Now, just to make a notice, which we'll talk about when we go back up on top, is you can see here and here are the air holes. This is where the air is going in to come out to your pod. And I'll tell you why that's significant. Let's go back up on top. So, when you're vaping on it, this is not an auto draw system. You press the button to vape. There's a lot of air in here, all right? You have the option to get a lot of air out of this. So, not like your little pod system. I wasn't pressing the button there just to show you the air intake. But you can get a lot of air out of it. I find I often end up covering one hole. So what happens is I end up just getting a little bit tighter draw. I just do it by habit now. And if I leave my hand over it as I'm vaping, I just get that tighter draw, which I actually like better than the full open air. You could actually, you can't really cover both of them because, doing like that would be a little uncomfortable. But I find I just end up holding it like this, and if I cover one of the holes, it's fine because I actually like the tighter draw, like I said. So it does work well. It's got that nice, like a car, I don't know if that's going to come through there, like a car metallic red on there, like a really nice paint job on there. And it looks really cool. It's really stealthy and small. I've been able to get a whole day out of this thing, with that battery. And what was the battery in here? Let's double check because I don't remember the specs. Let's see if it tells us in the manual. Otherwise, I will get that information and pop up on the screen in a little while. But product information, here we go. 30 by 20 by 80 millimeters. It's 2 milliliter juice capacity and a 350 milliamp hour battery. 1.6 ohms on the resistance. Max power 9 watts. Charge time 60 minutes. Micro USB. So this ain't 350. It almost feels like more. Maybe because it's new. But I've been getting, like I said, going back and forth to this and other stuff all day. I use this thing all day, and I was only down to half battery, and then I just charged it anyway, and that's what's happened the last few days that I've been using this. But it's been working great, and like I said, I just like covering the hole and getting a little tighter draw on it. Now this is new, so I don't know pricing yet, but I usually don't talk about pricing in my videos because if you say something is $40 and then someone watches it 2 months later, that thing could be $25, and the prices change all the time. So the best thing is just Google it. It's the Ijoy Ivpc, and see who has it in stock, or who's getting it, who has it on pre-order, and you get your price that way. But it's a really cool looking device, really fits nice. I do like that you have a screen with a battery. I love that on pod systems. I love being able to tell what my battery life is still on there. And I like that you can change it between soft, medium, and hard, and I'm finding the hard does work best in there. So there you go. go. That is the Ijoy Ivpc. Thank you to Ijoy for sending this in for review purposes. Go ahead and Google it, and thanks for watching. See you next time.